Hi, I'm Quentin Q Money Export, and this is Bulls Talk. I went out and hit the street to find out how Bulls fans were feeling about this weekend's Game 4 loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
I think that at the end of the game, we kind of lost it a little bit at the end of the game. It was really a good game. It was a solid game. Atlanta just came, like they came with it. Like the whole game, they had great ball movement. They knew their offense. Like they had minimal dropping the ball. Like they just came with it. Like they were prepared. I do feel like we're gonna do much better tomorrow. It's a home game. You know, we do good at home. So I feel like maybe that's gonna. I feel good. I feel like tomorrow the game's gonna be good. But I didn't take tomorrow's loss. It's just a loss. It's just one. You know, it would have been better to win, so we didn't have to, you know, go in so hard tomorrow. But I think tomorrow's gonna be a good game, good home game.
I just think they need to, ramp up the intensity because I think the Hawks finally did that. The Hawks finally played like a physical game, and the Bulls just got to keep playing physical.
That's just a loss. That's just one loss. I think it'll get a little bit better coming down the stretch. It's just one game though. I think they're gonna win it though.
We can do a lot better. I think that a lot of the refs in Atlanta, they were definitely making calls in Atlanta's favor. I think that Derek is doing a little bit too much. They putting too much pressure on him as a point or / shooting guard. I think that in transition, he needs to definitely use his team a little more and definitely try to incorporate them in more of the plays where they're on transition, running the ball up the backcourt and stuff like that.
Which Bulls player is going to have to step up going forward?
I say Carlos Boozer. He a good player, but you know what I'm saying. He was injured a little bit, you know what I'm saying. But everybody can be able to work it out, you know what I'm saying. Toughen up a little bit. You're a man, get it. We the Bulls, Chicago, so it's basically Carlos Boozer in the paint.
Luol Deng.
I just want Derek to do his thing.
Carlos Boozer. I don't know what he's doing. He has not played well this whole playoffs. He really needs to step it up out of anybody.
Boozer. I think Carlos Boozer needs to step it up. Korver had a pretty bad game last game, but I think Boozer needs to step it up over anybody else.
Boozer does need to step up a lot more. I mean, all the money they spent on him, it's starting to look like he's more of a liability than an asset. So.
Carlos Boozer is definitely the favorite to step up. He's getting paid the big bucks, and he's definitely going to have to step up and show he's worth the money. If the Bulls are going to have a chance down the stretch, what aspect of our game are we going to have to improve going forward?
Well, I say they're going to have to toughen up on their defense. I mean, they letting them get too many shots inside the hole, which they need to tighten up. I mean, play the zone, they're going to get in regardless. I mean, like Eddie said, just pass the ball around, don't depend on your leader, your lead scorer to get most of your points.
First thing first, stop Joe Johnson. You got to stop him. He's the Derrick Rose of the Hawks. You got to stop him. They want to stop Rose. We got to stop Joe Johnson. And Derrick Rose need to pass the ball. Kyle Korver need to hit some threes, and Joakim Noah need to get some points in that paint.
Loose balls was really like there were so many turnovers yesterday, like unnecessary turnovers. The lack of energy at the end of the game, like I was like, okay, even though we lost, we had a 10-point lose, but it was like, okay, like come on, there's a minute left. Like if you guys think, strategize, and get it together.
All aspects, shooting, they really need to. I think like this last series, I think the shooting has got together, but I think rebounding too. Boozer really needs to step up his rebounding. I think Noah's playing pretty well though, so I think they need to step up the rebounding, and they just need to out physical the Atlanta Hawks, and because the Hawks are just a softer team than the Bulls.
The three-pointers. Last night they were kind of off on the three-pointers. Also, starting out with intensity. They weren't playing too intense when they started out, and they were kind of playing down to the competition, which I think they need to kind of play up or play better or play at their competition.
I have to say our inside game, what I'm saying? Working the arc is great. Having a good, perimeter shooter is great. But, we need guys in the hole. We need guys in the paint that's really going to put up some big numbers because we got bigger teams that are coming up that we might potentially play.
Are we going to be able to take this series against Atlanta, and do we have enough firepower to win an NBA championship?
Oh, yeah, Bulls going to take this one.
Oh, yeah, I want to see the Heat next round. I want LeBron to come over here and cry.
I'm back and forth, trying to, the series. I don't really know. I want to say yes just because I'm, diehard Bulls fan, but I don't really know. It's touch and go.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get it done. Bulls are clearly the better team, and you know, I think whoever in the NBA, whoever wins the playoff series is usually who has the best player out on the court. And right now, best player on the court is Derrick Rose.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, man, I mean, they got the MVP, they got the Coach of the Year, so I figure, yeah, man, I think they're going to go all the way.
I'm going to have some wishful thinking to say I think we can pull out an NBA championship if we stick together, if we play together as a team and not think about just ourselves, you know what I'm saying? There's no I in team. One person can't do it by himself. Mike couldn't do it by himself, you know, so we always need that supporting cast. So we can do it if we just incorporate everybody in the mix, you know what I'm saying? Your perimeter players, your role players, your inside players, and Tom Thibodeau is a hell of a coach. So, I mean, with that said, anything's possible.
Where will you be watching Game 5 tomorrow night against the Hawks?
Probably work. Oh man, look, I got a 37-inch flat screen at the crib, plasma, so I'm gonna be watching that.
I live with him. Hey, I'm gonna be watching the same TV.
I don't know, because I'll be screaming, so I'm going to be at home.
I don't know. Probably at one of my friends' places, because I don't know. I'm definitely going to be watching this game pretty intensely, though.
Probably at a bar around here somewhere in the area. South Loop Club, wherever, Tantrum, anywhere, man. It don't matter.
I put the guys to the test to make sure they are indeed true Bulls fans.
Go Bulls! Yeah! Yeah, let's get it, Bulls. Hey, we on it this year. We gonna take it. Don't let nobody put y'all down. Keep our heads up.
2011, baby. It's our year.
Yeah, we love you, baby.
If there's a turnover, we're going to be like, what are you thinking? What are you doing?
Go Bulls!
Go Bulls.
Go Bulls!
Yeah!
Go Bulls! Go Bulls!
Yeah! Some were great, some not so good, but in the end, the only thing that matters are Bulls victories. I'm Quentin Q Money X Ford, and this is Bulls Talk. Until next time.